Welcome back to Lala Posts.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? I'm good.
How are you?
How about you?
I'm good. Today we are gonna be recording our episode today. It's gonna be about social media part 2 because we could not cover everything we wanted in part 1, and because social media actually is a huge subject. There is a lot of things to talk about and a lot of things to discuss and uncover, and we are going to be trying to do this today. And actually we are filming this while everything is happening on the world, and the world right now is not so peaceful. A lot of things happening, and our hands are just on our heart. We just don't know what's going to happen next, and we are just hoping this will end as soon as possible. How are you cooperating with everything that's happening?
It just gives me a lot of anxiety after seeing news and stuff like that, but just considering that I'm a super overthinker, I'm just like trying not to get triggered by this because it really gives me nervousness at work. You know, I was like everywhere, every person that I'm meeting, the first thing they're talking about is this. Like, you know, this is like the talk.
Definitely, because we were hearing about wars. It was never an easy word to say or to discuss, but to actually leave it and start taking actions to prepare, it's not easy. So I'm just hoping this will end as soon as possible. Just we can get back our lives together and live again in peaceful, because everybody deserves to live peacefully without the stress and anxiety and fear from what's going to happen next. So hopefully everything is going to end up very soon. We know our heart is with everybody that was living through war, either in Ukraine or Palestine or anywhere else. We really think a lot about you, humanity. And we are just hoping we can have our peace back again. We support humanity. Humanity. So this is actually related. This whatever is happening is related to our topic, because we are getting all the news from social media, and
true or
maybe
not
also
true,
TV and everything.
It's not filtered at all, and it can even give you a heart attack. You know, certain news are like not filtered at all, and we don't have any source to know if it is true or not most of the time. And even in the Google, even the news channels, and they are just like manipulating most of the stories and covers, which gives normal people
trying to exaggerate and trying to make it in another level, and trying to scare more people. Actually we don't need to get scared more, because we're already having enough stress and enough anxiety to deal with. Today our first segment we are going to be talking about is the urge of keep posting. Now, we are also completely different person and having different personalities on that. I'm somebody who does not have any urge to post. I can go for weeks without posting. For months without posting. Yes, that's correct. And still my account got hacked.
You need to talk about it, babe.
Yeah, I was receiving a couple of weeks ago that somebody is trying to hack my accounts in Instagram, in Facebook, and also on emails. I was keep receiving that somebody is trying to access my account from a different device, and it's all around the world. Okay, but today they were able actually to hack my account. I have received 2 emails. The first one is saying that my password for Instagram is changed, and the second one is saying the email is changed. I'm glad I was able to get it back, which is good, and I have changed my passwords everywhere, and I have an idea what to do with that so I cannot get hacked again. But why? Like, there is nothing exciting in my account. Like, it's the most boring account you will ever get.
Your Instagram
like,
is not having anything.
I don't have any followers. I don't have any. Nothing, and there is no excitement on it. There is no messages you may get. There is no post you can get, or something fishy, creepy you can get. No money, nothing. So I just don't get it. Why? Try to get somebody else, or don't get somebody else. Just try to stay away from me. And Riju is somebody who's completely different. She's somebody who's posting daily, and sometimes, or not sometimes, but very often, a couple times a day. So are you having this urge to keep posting?
I have this high urge to post things. I don't know, it just in me. I don't know. I haven't figured out what this feels exactly. However, okay, as you know that I post like 5 to 6 times a day, mostly stories, and you know, people, some of my introvert friends, and they make it as a fun. They joke about me. They like, if anyone kidnaps me, they will be able to know where I am exactly, because I'll be posting all the way.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know. I do have this feeling.
That's true.
And I think this is my motive behind, or I don't know. I don't say it's a motive, but I would say most of the time if I don't post, like for example, one day, like last weekend, I was literally on my bed. I slept, I ate, and I pooped. That's all I did on that day. So I was not having anything happening on my day, so I didn't post anything.
Okay.
But in the evening, I was having this feeling.
Okay.
Oh my God, what if people are gonna forget me? You know, like. Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
As if I'm someone, I'm not. But I'm just having this feeling.
So, like for example, if you did not have anything to post in a day, are you trying to go back to your stories or pictures, maybe old, just to keep posting,
Okay.
so that you will be having stories for that day?
Trust
Or
me, I
no?
don't have to go back. I have stories right in front of me because I'm working in a very aesthetically pleasing work environment. You know, I mean, Dubai Marina is like really beautiful.
Okay.
If you don't have any story, you just go out there, take a picture of a yacht,
Yes.
and that's it. Yeah.
And you
So
can just film.
basically,
Yes.
work
Yes.
and on
Yes.
the way, like I do have things to post, but these are super boring stuff. It's not giving anything to anyone. But sometimes I feel like some of the stories, like the yacht or marina area or the walkway, it's just peaceful. It's calming. You know. Yeah, it's very attractive.
place. Yes, and it's very attractive.
Yeah, it's
place.
beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. One more thing, like when you wake up in the morning, are you already having plans on your mind? What do you want to post
No,
for the day?
I don't.
No. I'm serious. I'm really serious. Because I'm not trying to be fun. I just want to know what has come to mind to somebody who does have this urge to keep posting. Like last weekend, you said you did not have anything going through the day to post, and on the evening you were having this urge to post something. So when you are having this urge to post something when nothing happens through the day, what do you do about it?
I don't know. I do have, you are so right. I agree with your wording that you use the urge. I agree with you 100% because I do have this urge. And to feed this urge, what I do, like, whatever, I don't mind. I don't really mind because my Instagram is not that aesthetically pleasing or something. So I do post like random stuff. And the whole point behind is to be attentive or to be there. Because if I am not posting,
to be
if
active.
I'm not posting anything for a week, or like I cannot do a week. If I don't post, okay, for example, a couple of years ago, I literally vanished from Instagram. It was like a challenge for me, and that time, like during that period, most of the people that I know, like my colleagues and friends, they were taking a challenge, like 0 screen time. So I took Instagram and all social media. I took a break from social media for a week. Oh my God, every day it was like, okay, for example, if you're awake for 15 to 18 hours, it was for me like 40 hours because the day were not passing.
Oh, it
was too long.
for you.
And I just tried like 3.5 days because I couldn't take. I was so addicted, and
it was supposed to be
1
for
week.
how long?
I utterly failed, and I still think this addiction is so bad for me, and I should do something about it. But as you say, it just gives me a lot of pleasure, so I'm just like continuing. You know, it's kind of an addiction. Why you don't have that?
Is it an addiction?
I want to ask my husband.
I don't know. Like
this private life, he never posts. The only thing he do, reposting what I do. Reposting what I post. Yeah, that's the only thing he do. All the posts I collaborate, that's what he has. Like very few posts like photographs or some photography thing he did like a long time ago in his profile, but nothing else. So I want to ask this, you know, when you ask me like why you don't have so much of urge to post things and you are living in Instagram, why you don't have that? Or you want to have a private life?
No, trust me, it's not at all about having private life or not. It's actually I am trying to be on social media. It's just like I did not find my way to go through yet. But I don't like when I'm taking nice pictures, like either for my kids with or with my family, or we are having a very good time in a very nice place. I forgot completely to post. I was having plans on my mind that I want to be posting this day.
Are you lazy?
I just forget everything. I am a lazy person, I think.
I figured this out.
I think I am a lazy person. I am going to say that.
Because...
Yeah, I said that. You know, even in the part 1, like about TikTok, I told you, like, I am a lazy person. I want to be on social media, and I know that it needs to be commitment on that, and I'm not doing it. Like, we talked about how many accounts I have, and I just stopped this account using
Because
it
my
because I
friend-
was not posting. And
My friend Free is same because she's too lazy to take a picture and write a caption, find a music, and to post. She's lazy, you know. And I find it so funny.
you know, last time I posted, I think it was
yes,
it
baby
yesterday?
girl's
I
photo.
think it was yesterday. I posted my daughter. She was
Yeah,
very
she was
cute
a
in a
row.
very cute position,
Yeah.
like watching with. Yeah, she was watching with her brothers, and I just took that picture and I posted straight away. And my sister, she told me like, can you take some time, like add some hashtags or maybe
Like
a
a
little
filter
cute music
or-
just like something. Yeah, anything. She told me just like, can you make a small effort on that? She's so cute on that. Yeah, and I told her I completely forgot. I just took that photo.
You are
and it
so
was,
millennial.
And I was like
Millennial,
What
the
does that
generation millennial. Like you're in there. You don't want to add something, write it down. Oh, nah.
no, yeah, no. I was like, I completely forgot. I took that picture and I posted, so I will not forget about it. So I did not even think to choose any music
I
or
saw
add
the
any
picture.
hashtags
It was
or
so
anything like that.
beautiful. I
This
posted
is-
the picture. I was looking at her, and I was like, I didn't thought about captions or music or anything because the picture, the beauty of the picture,
Yeah.
the raw of that picture was like more than enough. But in general,
She
you
was
don't do such things.
so
Yeah.
cute. No, I don't. Now, since you are posting every day, does it matter for you to see how many people have viewed that story? Like, are you keep monitoring the
it's
numbers?
kind of part of it. It just comes with posting. You just want to know how many people liked, and yeah,
It's a package.
how many people liked, how many people saw it, and it's just always there, you know. As soon as I post, after like in 5 minutes, I'll be checking. I don't know, and I know it's always the normal people. Like I have set of like, let's say 20 to 50 people, those who always likes my post, and I know that. I don't have new people coming from anywhere. I know that. I'm just like still like, you know, I don't know. It just I even don't know if it is bad or good. It's just like so silly of me.
Can I tell you something? Now you shocked me because I was expecting that you are having thousands of stories, like views
Some
in
of the
your
stories, yeah, very rare. Like 1,500. The max I hit like 3,000. That's my story view. That's all. But likes I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness! Like
you know, where people likes.
no, I'm talking
view
about
has-
views. No, I'm talking about
Okay, the
views.
max view I got like 3K, but normal regular days, Marina, my breakfast and thing is like max of 900 because I do have 10K or something followers, but they are not active at all, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah, but I
that's
do
nice
have
to do.
likes from people, you
And,
know, for the
um,
stories, and I liked it. Like,
And we discussed that. How does
Oh,
that
yeah,
matter for you
yeah,
in the first
yeah.
part? Yeah. Okay. That's actually good to know. So, are you having any boundaries? Like, when you are in social media, are you having boundaries like to whom to answer, to whom to not answer? Are you like active? I can see like not in stories we cannot see that, but in post we can see that whoever it does comment, you comments back, so you are active and having this
Yeah.
communication with people. But are you having any boundaries?
boundaries in terms of non-constructive comments, yes, I do have boundaries. I will either, if it is a very hurtful meaningless bullying comment, I will just straight away delete them because I used to get them before. I don't know who hates me so much, but I used to get some hatred comments before, and I used very
Hateful
hatred
comments.
comments like says my makeup is not good or whatever. Silly comments. Maybe they were my seniors in my college or something. I don't know. I just don't know. And I delete them. That's one of my boundary. Or if it's a constructive comment, like I even discussed this. There was a guy or a lady, I don't know. They were saying that my video was not good enough to watch. Like I don't have any repeat value, so you do some strategy and do it. And it was, I felt it's like a constructive comment, which I took it in a very positive way, and I replied and I tried to do something to get better. So apart from that, I don't do much. Like I don't go in deep. That's one of my good part, and I gained it for the past few years.
So I have another question because you are dealing with comments and likes. Do you ever reach to the level where you actually need to block
Many
somebody?
times,
Or many?
many times. Mostly towards that adult's message, you know, how we receive it. Like I in my Facebook, Instagram inbox were full of adult message for a long period of time. Now it has stopped. So because of that, I had to block a lot of people, and one time I posted just like a tiny story about my beliefs that I am believing. Okay, I'm kind of an atheist, so whether I'm believing God or if there is a God, I don't exactly remember, but there was a particular post where someone was talking about some beliefs of God, and they were like almost trying to prove, not prove, they were arguing that a revolution is first and beliefs comes second. And I posted a story. Oh my goodness, there was this guy. He commented first, I ignored, and he started having a whole trail of communication to me, saying that I am a bad, horrible person. He is a believer. I believe he's Christian or he's a follower of Jesus. I don't know. Oh my goodness. He was taking it to another level that I have to tell him, you are sick.
Yeah.
You are just sick. Okay, just get better, because you don't know me. I don't know you. Why you want to spend your whole life, whole night spending in my inbox, hurting me and hurting my feelings and my beliefs? You don't have anything to do with this. I still remember, it was like a year ago. And this was the guy. I really looked at his profile picture. He's like a family person, having kids and stuff like that. But I had to block him, because he was trying to talk to me in even LinkedIn. Can you believe? Because he couldn't stop himself. Yeah.
Wow. Well, this kind of people, they are scary actually, because they
The
can go to
level,
another
their
extreme
mental health and
Yeah.
insecurity is like so silly. Anyone can poke, even by a story. So
Yeah.
that was one thing. Have you encountered any?
Well, we have harassment like that, or no, because I do not post anything important to discuss, but it's just like bothering messages through TikTok when I open this.
My husband.
What?
My husband is gonna go back to the bed. He was standing here so scared.
Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry, Apu. I didn't mean anything bad. It's just in my mind. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I feel
Oh
so
my god,
bad.
I don't know. This is so
God.
funny. I don't even want to cut this. Okay, I'll go ahead. Oh my god.
Okay, so I don't have any bad comments or any messages like that, but it's just like that bothering messages I get through the new account in TikTok, like from some I feel like it's generated messages. It's not even human messages, because it's just like giving, hi, sorry for random question. Can I ask? Sorry for random. What is it called? Like, I just came like that. Can I ask you a question? A lot of messages. It's a lot of messages like that, and some people like offering me money. Yeah, I believe they are scammers, like offering me money and asking me what should I do with it. I think it's
generated, it's
messages.
automated.
But apart from that, apart from that, no, really, I don't. But I have seen through social media.
If anyone attacked you personally, you're gonna take it so bad. Are you gonna be down for a few days or something like that? Do you feel that?
Oh my goodness,
You think
I think
so?
so? Yes.
Oh, you're so sensitive
so.
for social media. I have this feeling,
I think so.
I used to be so down,
Yeah.
and I used to think about that particular comment for a week.
Yeah, because I don't know about others, but I do have a lot of insecurities. So maybe if somebody pointed something or just commented something that it's somehow gonna be touching me,
I really
anywhere,
overcame.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it so personal.
I used to, but really not
Yeah,
anymore.
so-
I do have insecurities, but I reached to a point where I don't really care. Trust me, Lam, and this feels so good.
I do
Yeah,
think
it feels
this
so
is-
good because you don't care. So what's gonna bother you?
Yeah, you're not gonna be affecting about negative comments, because we have talked about this also in our part 1, that we have seen a lot of people through social media. What did life or social media comments or negativity did to them?
Massively.
They had a very hard life, and yes, and it was going to completely different direction. Either they were not, if something happened to their life, they were not able to leave it peacefully, because people wants to know about their life, what's happening. I don't know if you follow that, but there was a huge influencer in TikTok that she just lost her kid drowning on the pool, and she's a huge influencer in TikTok, and unfortunately she's not able to leave this grief, because everybody wants to know what exactly happened. And now, because it's saying maybe in police records that they are going to be releasing the video where her kid was drowning on the
What
pool.
she was doing?
So she's fighting against that. She was not home. She was actually the first time going out after having her second baby, who was a newborn, and she was the first time going out with her friends, and the dad was watching the both kids. One of them was a newborn and the other one was a toddler. I think he was 2 to 3 years approximately. So he was watching the newborn on the house, and the toddler just went out near to the pool. Unfortunately, the mom, while she was with her friends, she received a notification on her phone saying that there is a movement around the pool, and basically she was watching her kid getting drowning, and she was not able to do anything about it because she was far away from home, and she was calling her husband. He was not replying because he was busy with a newborn, and he just got to know about his kid was, I think, if this is the last update I got, and he just got to know about his kid was passed away just when the police come home. So now the police, I think they are gonna be taking this video to the public because now it's a public record, and the mom, she's fighting against it, and she's not even actually to grieve peacefully that she just lost her baby, because everybody wants to know what happened, who to blame, and what to think and what to judge. This is just one of the stories that it just hurt my heart to watch and to hear, and there is a lot of other people, either it's a sad or even happy moments. If somebody just want to join that happy moment just between his family, actually he cannot, because he's that much famous and people are knowing him, and he's not able to enjoy that happy moment because just people are so curious to know about it. This is actually how can social media have impacts in our life.
This is really far. Yeah.
It's so scary.
Oh, really gave me a hard heart. Okay, I'm feeling so sorry for that person.
It is so hard, and it's breaking my heart every single time I go through the TikTok and I just see something new about this mom and about her tragedy. So it's heartbreaking, and that's where I'm gonna be going to the next segment, how we can have a good relationship with social media.
That's debatable.
Is it even possible?
It's debatable, high time debatable, because it really depends on your purpose, I would say. So if you are a person who's really into online business, then you cannot make literally any boundaries. You really have to dive there, posting things and getting all the positive notes from the social media. So I think it really matters what kind of life you're having. Like, if you are a normal human being, you don't have nothing much to do with social media, and you don't want to get affected with the news or happenings or trendings going on in the social media, you can actually knowingly take a break from it, or you can get it separated, but whenever you want. But example, I'm having a social media life because I'm into marketing and sales, and I do have, most of the time I'm into social media, so the chance of getting flipped from the content that you actually want, and you're literally flipping from the other content that you're just having it. Your attention span seeks what you actually interest. Your dopamine creates what you see, what you want. Like I'm looking for something related to our business, or going through the data or videos or whatever related to my work, and followed by another makeup video. I'm stuck because that's where my dopamine released. I'm like really, my attention is gone to something else. So I think it's so healthy to have boundaries to be set, but it really needs to be a lot of effort for a person like me, because I'm really addicted to scrolling. So I really need a lot of personal.
This is something I'm really good at. I'm not good at posting, but I'm good at scrolling.
You can scroll for on a stretch. Question,
I'm not happy
on a
about
stretch,
it.
how many hours you can scroll?
I never counted. I should check my records actually, and I should tell you about it. But I really not. I never checked it. But I can say
I can easily scroll for 3-4
like whenever
hours
I have a chance,
without any hesitation.
The same. See, my morning usually it's busy. Like kids prepare, take care of the house and everything. And when my kids go to sleep, a lot of times I say, oh, that's a really good time for me to have a nap.
Why do you don't take a nap? Because you're scrolling.
And I ended up, and I will just like, oh my goodness, they are just gonna wake up now, and I did not take any nap.
Yeah, I get that.
And the same thing happened at the evening time. Like whenever like I go to bed usually around 10:30, 11, and I would just like talk between me and myself. Now let's say if it is 10:30, I'm gonna keep scrolling till 10, and I will just put my phone down.
That's not gonna happen.
And I will just keep scrolling, and then when I would just check the timer. Is it half an hour? I would just like phone. It's 11 o'clock.
I know.
How?
I know. It's just that.
I just
Yeah,
cannot
it's just
understand
that it's so convenient. I found it very convenient.
It's so convenient, and it's so
And
addictive.
algorithm plays with us.
For me, and for me actually, to be honest, I did not make any efforts to reduce that. I'm just like going with the flow. Like I can truly say that I did not make any efforts to adjust the timing for my scrolling. I was not actually so strict with scrolling, or I wasn't doing that. I will just barely do that when I'm so tired, and I'm just like, no, I'm not even gonna start to scroll. Like it did happen to me a lot of times when I'm actually really tired. When I just come to room, I will have that plan already in my mind that I'm just gonna put my phone directly on charger and not gonna even touch TikTok, because I know the minute I will open this application, I'm gonna be there and I will just lose myself and I'm gonna miss that sleep. So this is the really times when I do that. Apart from that, I'm not really strict with that. And for me, I do think so. There is possibilities to have a good relationship with social media because it can be beneficial. For me, it was very helpful when I was pregnant, when I was breastfeeding, when I was trying to see how to deal with my kids in certain points, and sleep training. It did help me a lot in that. And I was not somebody who was using ChatGPT a lot. This lady, she was the one who introduced me to ChatGPT. I did not even have that application.
How come?
Till now, it's very useful. I don't know. I know it's very helpful, but if you ask me when it was the last time I opened this, I will tell you it's more than 2 months. And I did every single setup, and it's perfectly fine. He's talking to me, he's a nice guy, and he's like giving me all the information I need, but I don't use him that much, and I know it's very useful, but I don't know. I whenever I have any question in my mind, I just either go to Google or TikTok when I can actually see a real experience from other persons. And this is my good relationship with social media in this part. Like it was very educational for me in many different
helped you a lot.
Scenarios. It did help me a lot. Apart from that, in the screen time, I'm not good at it.
We are failing in that side very much. I can see that. Yeah, we need to come up with some good challenge, to stop us. Probably in the coming episodes, or
we do
like a short challenge.
Yes, and do you know, like last time when we did have our YouTube, like first part of social media, you told me about you and your husband.
Take the challenge of 1 hour
going to bed. Yes, we did it for a couple of days. It was working amazing.
I told you.
But then when things again started, it's completely amazing. And but when recently things started to get worse on the world. Like we were just wanting to know what happened, so we were not very strict with that. But to be honest, we really enjoy talking when we do that. And
I'm just gonna keep continuing it.
Good start, It's I think we really should like stick with it. And this is like a good start, we can start from somewhere. Maybe we can end up in a good place
also,
where we can control
I want to say this, this is something scares me. Like I have deep in my mind that I want to get rid of I want to reduce my screen time. I want to work on that. I want to have a good relationship. Like, I want to have a control over my screen time. While I'm having this thought, there's one thought, it just scares me. Not scares me, it just gives me this anxiety. What if you're missing an important information? Because most of the time these days I don't watch news. We don't watch news. We watch Instagram. We watch TikTok. That's how you go to know. Trust me, I was not sure what was the reason or the fight behind Israel and Iran. I was unsure. I watched plenty of YouTube news. I watched plenty of explanation. I didn't get anything. I watched one 30-second video from TikTok and I understood. So you know what I mean. You
did everything.
Sometimes I feel like, okay, your screen time should be like lesser, whatever, you need to have a control over it. But sometimes I really feel like I'm gonna and that's my personal life. On the other hand, if I don't use my WhatsApp okay, we can forget about midnight. If I don't use my WhatsApp on a working day, oh my god, I'm gonna miss like 10,000 messages. WhatsApp groups, like groups over groups and groups.
I can imagine.
This is like never ending. So my
Yeah.
screen time is questioning me. At the same time, I'm scared. Oh, am I gonna miss all of these happenings out there? Right?
That's
Do you
true.
feel that way?
Not sure. Now, if you will ask me, should I go ahead and do the challenge to stop using my phone as much as I can, or maybe completely not use my phone through the days, I will come straight forward and tell you, no, I cannot do that. Like, especially right now, even if it is like in a peaceful time, I cannot. And it is not possible right now because unfortunately we are not living with our families, we are not feeling with all our friends, and gladly we have this device that's keeping us connected, and we can get to know each other. And like my mom and my sister, we are talking I don't know how many times through the day, and I cannot even imagine if I will just stop my phone completely and I will not use it all through the day. I cannot imagine that.
We
I completely cannot imagine that. My husband is at work. My husband is at work, and sometimes I just call just to say hi. Like, there is nothing important happening in the house. There is nothing important.
It's a routine for us too.
I just want to say hi.
It's a routine for us too.
So I cannot skip that.
You can do one thing, that you can stop scrolling in TikTok or Instagram with unwanted algorithm. Because you know what? If I see a makeup video and if I watch 3 makeup video, my Instagram or TikTok algorithm will automatically gives me all the makeup videos. So since I get to know, okay, they're gonna sell me things,
that's true.
I can stop. I can just stop and I can look for the one which I actually want to watch, something related to the war or something related to the current news. I can just go to the YouTube and watch that. This is what in my mind. And I really wanted this happen because you know what, I mean, you already know that I like to do shootings, videos and Instagram, and to grow my community out there. So basically, for example, if I have like 5 to 6 hours my screen time, I'm damn sure like 90% of that time is like unnecessary, that I'm like falling for some random videos. I can utilize that time towards something that I really want. This is in my head and I want to make that happen.
That's true, and this is how it should be, to be honest. It's the same thing actually for me, because I was somebody who was actually shooting, but I was not editing at the same time. I was shooting and I was ending up scrolling on the other videos, and I will forgot to edit my video, and it ends up like never edited. I have plenty of videos like that which I have recorded and I did not edit it at that time, and I completely forgot about it, and to now it's not edited, and I'm talking with my eyebrow pen. I don't know why.
I'm like,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
it's not you. So basically our focus is really minus. That's why, because
it's in everywhere. That's exactly the most phrase for me. My focus is in everywhere except with what I wanted. That's very, very true.
Yeah,
very, very true.
I know, it's just like another level.
Yeah, so that's actually something funny to know, and on the same time it's not proud. I'm not so proud of it that much, but we need to be good examples for ourselves, and we need to adjust our scrolling timing, and
I really hope so,
that.
because
that's the only thing I
the
can
new
say,
challenge which I
it's getting worse
I know.
and worse. Yeah, it's getting worse.
The new
and
challenge
worse.
I have taken like lately that Lamia shared, I think I need to stick to that, plus something for my screen time, because I need to do something useful to me, because I'm turning 30 next year, so I'm like literally wasting my time. So I really want to do something nice and all. It's always there. It's just that and I see both of us, you and me, we are capable of a lot of things. We inspire us a lot, and we stop doing things. I mean, how many comments you receive from the videos you do.
Do you know,
I was feeling so happy to see them.
You know what? The problem is, I was feeling so happy and I was feeling so encouraged to do that. But the problem is, I will be having a lot of plans in my mind with whatever I want to do. Like, I had a lot of plans in my mind with whatever I want to do. I just need to take that plans in real life. And this is the hard part for me.
Do you write it down?
I just need to work on that. I do write it down. And I have a lot of projects started and recorded, but it's unfinished.
Okay.
that's the thing where I really need to work with, and I need to work on it, and it's very hard for me. I don't know why, but it's really hard. I think because I know why, but I need to work with it.
You're
you know
lazy?
why?
Laziness is something very common. I do get lazy sometimes with so many things, but you just need to, just do it, because that's the only way.
I
Yeah,
need to make
yeah,
efforts.
yeah,
I need to
yeah.
make a lot of efforts. Yeah, I need to make a lot of efforts because in my mind and in my imagination, I am somebody who's really famous and very known person and having a lot of deals with companies and having maybe agency. I don't know. In my imagination, I went
The way
so
you
far away.
motivates me. Oh my god, love, you sometimes motivates me that I can just right now and go ahead and push an elephant. That's how you motivates me. You know?
I need to record myself and hear myself then so I can get motivated.
You remember when we were together? Oh my god, when we were together. Oh, when we were together. Yeah, you remember we used to go to the gym together? Like, so motivated.
Yes. Yes. And sometimes not doing anything but just posting, but that's okay. We were still doing
Yeah, I
anything.
know, right? We were just like going, oh my goodness.
I do have a lot of memories that we were really motivating each other, and trust me, it was a COVID time, and it was handled to as a project to do regarding this COVID. Yeah, and we were actually able to get time to record video and go viral and finish
and
our
to go
work.
to gym.
I didn't.
And to
I
take
don't-
videos.
I
And
go
to
to
eat
gym.
together.
I don't know. I
And
don't
to
know
hang out
how we
together.
did that. Yes, and we were actually editing. We were editing actually the video on the same
Then and
time
there.
and posting it and just keeping it away and getting back to work. And on the minute we go back to check, what? We are viral.
Oh my goodness, that was the time I missed like anything, Lam, because you just don't get
Yeah.
people like that easily,
You don't, and I am actually feeling so bad because at that time when we just got to know each other, we know somehow I'm gonna be going to France. We just didn't know when, so we did not use
Perfectly,
that time
yeah.
more. We did use it a lot. But I'm just hoping now if we use it more and we did a lot of things, maybe in advance, so we can just keep posting
I know,
it even
right?
after.
Yeah.
That's something
I know,
always
I
in my
know, I know.
mind. Yeah, I miss a lot of our days together, and I'm really glad the phone is
The
keeping us
opportunity, yes,
in touch.
yes, yes.
And our podcast, like, it's something very connected us
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
So I'm grateful for that. I cannot thank you a
same.
lot about it, because that was your idea.
No, it's just that I was like constantly thinking about something to keep us connected, and even though you don't want to see me, Tuesday you want to talk
And
to
you
me.
found the best idea.
You have to talk to me.
It's tomorrow. We are gonna be recording our other
Yeah.
episode, and because it's summertime, so we are preparing
Yeah.
our pack-ups so we can
On
be
time, yes.
active and be here with you guys every
Exactly.
single week.
Yeah.
Yes, we promise to deliver an episode every single week.
Yes, that's true.
So, anything else do you want to add to
Actually,
this episode?
same as last time, we thought we couldn't finish what we want to talk in the first episode of social media live, so we thought we will give a bit of personal touch and our raw thoughts on this. And I think, I don't know whether it makes sense to anybody, but it really made a lot of sense to us.
Yeah, it does make sense to us.
And at the end, this podcast is about us. We talk about things that we actually feel. So I believe you will keep watching us more. And again, promises are all the way. We want to talk about many other stuffs as well. And I really want your engagement as well, your input. Like, show us and tell us what you're exactly looking
Yes.
forward to hear from us. And we are so open to it. We can talk
Yes.
about it very honestly from the honest point of view and deliver it to you for sure. So I heard Lamia is traveling. I don't know. I hope your travel plans are gonna still on, because mine closed.
We are gonna be watching. Yeah, yours is cancelled. For me, actually, for now, it's still on, but we are following the news for
Yeah.
the next couple of
Yeah.
days
Yeah.
and see.
We
what is
both
gonna
are
be
worried
taking
about
place.
both of us, because we are really far, and we are worried about you as well. We are worried about the whole world situation currently, but it's gonna settle. Yeah, it's
Well-
always settled, and everybody always faced everything. Pandemic and more wars and everything.
Yeah.
We always faced everything, and we really wanna hope like.
We just hope
We've
that
settled
it
soon.
will be peaceful again with with non-person getting hurt. We don't want any more
Yeah.
people to be hurt again, like either separated or dead or anything. We just don't want anything bad to happen to people more than that. We had enough, and we deserve to live in peace. Everybody
Yeah.
deserves to feel peaceful and
Yeah,
to be safe.
so we will come up with another episode. Stay tuned. Give us a give us a subscription, and oh my god, subscribe to us. Guys, subscribe to us. You guys are watching, but you're not subscribing me. Why? What is this? Yeah. So
Yes, we need your support. We need to feel that you are on our back, watching us and supporting us and following us, and wants to hear more from our podcast. It's very important for us, actually, because with you we can be able to continue and to be more courage, or to have more brave to continue. So we need you guys with us.
You're right. Okay, let's say bye and stay tuned. Follow us. Love you.
Bye.